Hello, everybody. Welcome to Off the Court with Harvey Counsel. Today, I want to talk to you about the 3 steps to getting what you want. 3 steps to getting what you want. The first step says that you have to identify what you want. So, step number 1, identify what you want. Step number 2, you have to identify what it's going to cost you. Okay? Identify what it's going to cost you. Step number 3, you have to pay the price. Okay? When all else is settled, you have to pay the price. So those are the 3 steps that you have to go through in order to get to what you want. And I'm going to, share a little example with you of a young man that I know that was a basketball player and wanted to be on the college level and that type of thing when he was in high school. All right. So this young man came to me and he stated that, he wanted to go and get a scholarship to go on and play college basketball. Okay. So what he did was he came to me and he did what? He did step number 1. He identified what he wanted. He wanted a college scholarship. All right. So step number 2, he came to me. And so we got together and we said, so what is going to cost you to get this scholarship? What do we have to do? So we put a plan together and we began to work out. All right. And when we began to work out, we took it to another level. All right. Because I wanted to see how bad this young man wanted to attain the scholarship that he was talking about. So we would get up, we would go and we would meet at the Y at 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. At 4 o'clock in the morning. All right. That's was the plan. That was step 2. That's what it's going to cost him. And when I say that, I said it's going to cost him because he ended up doing that. And then after working out, I'm talking about lifting weights. I'm talking about getting shots up. I'm talking about doing drills and that type of thing. And that was before he went to school. So once he did that, he came back, showered up, and he went to school the rest of the day. And he did that all year long. Okay, he did that all year long. All right, then that takes me to step number 3, where this young man paid the price. How did he pay the price? He paid the price by making a sacrifice to get up and do what other people wasn't doing. Okay, he got up, he went, he worked out in the morning while most teenagers are still in the bed sleep. And if you wake them up at that time, they'll want to cuss you out or say things to you or whatever. But this young man got up and he went and he worked out religiously. Okay, so he identified what he wanted with the scholarship. He identified what it was going to cost him. All right, he had to put a plan together to make it happen, and then he paid the price for it. He paid the cost of what it was going to cost him. He got up and did the work that it was going to take. Okay, that's how you get what you want in life. You can't get what you want in life by sitting around doing nothing. All right, have a plan. And this young man had a plan. All right, and just to tell you how things folded out or worked out for him. Okay, his senior year of high school. All right, his team won the state championship. Okay, his senior year of high school, he was selected to go play in the North-South All-Star game. All right, during that All-Star game, at the end of that game, he was voted or selected as the most valuable player of that game. Okay, weeks later, he had different and various schools recruiting him to go play college basketball on a scholarship. So he ended up receiving that basketball scholarship that he wanted. All right, that he set out to accomplish. But he had a plan. He followed those steps. So in your life, do you have any steps that you're following to be successful? Do you have any steps that you're following to get the things in life that you want? Because if you don't have some steps or a plan, you can cancel it. All right, you can cancel it because you know what? You might start off with step 1 and just identifying what you want. All right, and then you don't follow the other 2 steps. All right, because it's going to cost you to get what you want. All right, you take, for example, if you go to the grocery store and you wanted a loaf of bread, all right, you got to pay for it. And if you pay for it, guess what? It's yours now. So that's how we have to look at life a lot of times. If we pay the price for what we want, it's ours. But most of the time, we don't want to pay the price. It costs too much. I don't want to pay that much. I don't want to get up that early. I don't want to run that many sprints. I don't want to go that early to the office. Okay? I don't want to stay that late to the office. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do those things that's going to cost me to get to that point. Okay? So that young man attained what he set out to attain because he had the steps in order to do it. So I ask you today, what are your steps if you want to be successful? If there's something out there you want, what steps are you taking to get it? I encourage you to take some steps to go out there to get what you want. Have a plan, identify, know the cost, and pay the price. I hope this has been a blessing to you.